Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Peekaboo. I see you because I'm YouTube. Boost! Famous now. Available in 3000 BC, the album. Dad. AF. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl, but that was 30 years ago when they used to have a show. Beast! I don't think I've ever sang that song on here before, so I had to sing something a little bit. Rock on! Gold dust woman! I don't know why this reminds me, but do you remember in high school you would have the person that played the bells, like in the orchestra or the band, and they would just sit there during the Christmas concert, and then every time they would be like, ding, 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 ding. Do you remember that? Somebody out there just got so offended. They're like, I played the bells in high school, it's very serious. So is the flags. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. This is my last drama video that I will be filming in Florida, so I had to get on here and make a huge drama video. Today we're going to talk about Gabbie Hanna and the announcement that she has apparently made over on her Patreon. And then we're going to talk about Shane Dawson having returned yet again to make an announcement. And we're also going to talk about a huge loss for James Charles. So let's get into today's video. I have all kinds of drama to talk about. Drama mama, are y'all ready? Before I do though, I think I have a few birthday shout outs. Let me see if I can find them really quick. Hold on a second. Getting through my receipts. Here it is. Peter, tomorrow is my wedding day. Oh my God, this is from Rebecca. She said, I cannot wait to marry the love of my life, Josh. He is amazing. I would hope you would think so. You're marrying him. I would love a video shout out, but no pressure. Love your videos. Anyway, congratulations, Rebecca and Josh, on your nuptials today. Don't you love to be in love? I love to be in love, and I love being with my husband and getting to spend time with him. And you know, listen, we're talking about renewing our wedding vows, so I'm going to be announcing a wedding soon too. So anyway, congratulations to the both of you. That is really, really cool. Okay, and then I had another one. Hold on a second. This is a Gabbie. Not Gabbie Hanna. This is a Gabbie DB. And she said, damn, my birthday was on the 28th, and I forgot to ask for a birthday shout out. Well, Gabbie, here you go. There's your birthday shout out. Did I have any other ones? No. Did I already do these the other day? I may have done these the other day. Kimberly said, Peter, you look amazing in that shirt. Oh, thank you. That was from my shirt the other day. Somebody on my vlog, on my Flowerty shirt, my friend in high school, she always said Flowerty, and but somebody said your grandma wants your house dress back, and my grandma that went to prison, my OG grandma that went to prison for embezzlement, she didn't wear house coats like that, okay? I'm sorry. My grandma had some style. She wore all black, sometimes orange. But anyway, Kimberly said, Peter, you look amazing in that shirt. Hope you enjoy your weekend. My birthday is on Sunday, May 2nd, and I turn 30. Happy dirty 30 to you. Kimberly, for tomorrow turning 30. Looking forward to this next chapter of my life, and you inspire me to know aging is graceful and filled with learning experiences in which to look forward to, not back. Getting older is so much fun. You know, you get to appreciate things, you know, that you never thought you would, and let go of the rest, you know. So, okay, Catherine said, also what? I don't know. But could I get a birthday shout out for myself? I'm turning 31 tomorrow. My mom, Melissa, and I watch your videos together every night. It's kind of become a nightly tradition for us. Love you so much, Beast. So happy birthday to you as well, Catherine. Is there another? Oh, I copied her thing twice. And I think that's it. So that's all of the birthday shout outs. All right, let's get into the drama today. Now, I know y'all want to hear about Shane Dawson and James Charles, so I'm going to make you wait, okay? We're going to, I wish I had my lip gloss. We're going to talk about Gabbie Hanna first of all, okay? So now, you know, we're on about week 4 of Gabbie Hanna going on this, whatever, this Twitter explosion, TikTok, Instagram stories, one thing after another after another. And I will say what's interesting to me is that she says a lot that like, oh, I'm surrounded by friends, or I have all these good friends, or all these people in my life that care about me. I don't know about you, but I don't believe up till this moment right now in the last 3 to 4 weeks, I have seen Gabbie Hanna with one person, okay? Not one person in her Instagram stories. I don't know when she's hanging out with them because she's literally recording and putting stuff out on social media 24 hours a day. And I don't see anybody in the background. I don't see a friend sitting over there. I don't know. Anyway, so, you know, people are asking, where are Gabbie's friends that supposedly care so much about her? They should be kind of a little worried. If Gabbie were one of my close friends, and she's not, I think obviously we know that, but if Gabbie were one of my close friends, like my good Judy Tanya or whatever, like I literally would be driving over to her house and talking to her husband and being like, I'm very concerned, you know? So the fact that you don't see anybody, and she says she's completely like at the best place she's ever been in her life, I don't know if she know like what's going on with all of that. But I guess it doesn't matter now because she's come out and she's announced that this whole thing was for trolling, okay? Before I get into this, I just want to say that less than 24 hours ago, she was on the Twitter and she was talking about her ADHD medication and how she was responding to it and educating people again about ADHD, where people are saying, you're maybe not the one to be teaching this since you're just currently like learning about this. She's apparently educating herself on this via articles she's reading online. A doctor responded to her in her interchange and said, you're putting out misinformation. Please do not put out misinformation. Gabbie clapped back at her and threw out some articles, and the doctor responded and said, actually, these are not medical articles that you're responding with, so please stop putting out misinformation. Gabbie does not care, okay? She's continuing just to put out this. This is her personal experience. So then she announced, I guess on her Patreon, so I got this from Duff Noodles. He posted it, Dennis posted it on his Instagram, or his Twitter, and it is this statement that apparently, allegedly, Gabbie Hanna put out on her Patreon. And it says, I'm concerned for the world. So am I. I am though, you know. She said, the fact that people can't figure out I'm trolling in my TikToks is astounding. Like, I'm doing the same S-H-I-Tit, sorry, S-H-I-Tut, I did in Call Me Crazy and Shut Me Up, LMAO. Which, if that's the case, and those are songs, then what are you saying? That you're getting ready to feed out another song? Which, the words of those songs are about issues that you've had in your life and things you've gone through. So are you saying those things are all for trolling too? And that literally the life that you live is just material for more songs because you need to be famous and to validate, like if you're famous and enough people like you and see you and buy your music, then that fame equals some validation that you have never been able to receive before in your life. Gabbie, get with somebody, work real hard on why you need and seek that validation so much instead of putting everybody else in the world that you're concerned about through all of this, right? Because this is a lot, and there are a lot of people that are genuinely concerned about Gabbie because they're fans of hers and they love her and they care about her. If I were somebody that really, really cared about somebody, to find out that the whole thing was smoke and mirrors fake, I'd be like, are you serious? Like, you literally just put me through this. And they're really, like, this was to go viral? Like, oh, I'm done. Okay, this is, don't no more, right? So anyway, she says, I'm doing the same S-H-I-Tut I did on Musically, just in regular time. If there's one thing I know how to do, it's be viral. Well, if you knew how to be viral, maybe you could figure out, if that's the one thing you're good at, that you know how to be viral, how about being viral in a positive way? How about, if you're so good at that, that's the one thing you know, right? Why don't be viral in a positive way, okay? Why don't you take positivity and turn that into something viral? Not to mention, Gabbie, I'm sorry, but it's a long time since you've been viral. I know you're trending on Twitter and stuff like that. Woo! Trending for all of this stuff that people are like, what is going on with Gabbie Hanna? I personally do not want to go trending or go viral because people are concerned for my well-being. I really don't, okay? Would I like to go viral because people like my videos and they think that I'm like a genuinely cool person? Sure. Would I like to go viral because people think I'm a nice guy and that, you know, maybe like I share a good recovery story about myself and that inspires others? Sure. Do I want to go viral because I want to offend the masses? Absolutely not, you know? What's the payoff for you? Like, I really don't understand it. It's very sad to me. So then she said, you think the girl who's been made fun of for her nose by the entire internet doesn't know what she's doing when she sings with her nose rubbing against the pop filter, or when I stare dramatically into the mirror for a silent 5, or when I say I'm gonna F both your parents and the one person you love, that one's still my favorite because of how many people got personally offended because they know I could, in fact, F both their parents and the one person they love. It feels good to be in control, LMAO. You know, I've seen this thing go around now where, of all this, like, Gabbie has this need for other people to lust after her and desire her. And the fact that she comes out and says, because I could F both your parents, okay, well, my mom's dead and my dad is 80, so good luck. You know, and I'm not saying that to be sick. I'm saying that because that's truth, all right? And you're offensive with that remark to people out there that really care about you. And this is the thing that Gabbie doesn't really understand, is that she's at the point now where she's offending even her stans and her fans. She's pushing even them away. And literally what Gabbie is doing out of her need to whatever is going on right now, she is handing her career away. Her career that she has worked so hard for, her music that she has worked so hard for to be taken seriously, because this is not how serious musicians behave. It just isn't. This is not how serious musicians act. Serious musicians put out serious music. They don't yell in the shower and put it up on TikTok, and I'm sorry, but I don't call that music, okay? I call that singing in the shower, and I do it too, but I don't have a record label. So you call it what you want, but I am feeling very little sympathy for Gabbie Hanna and anything further that she puts out on Twitter about what she's going through, when she literally came out in a statement and said that this is all just trolling to go viral. So Gabbie, best of luck to you. I hope this really works out for your career in the future. Anyway, next. Thank you, next. Oh, let's speak of a real musician, Ariana Grande. You're not her. Okay, so let's go on to the next thing, and that is James Charles. Woo! I can't with Gabbie Hanna. Well, the one other thing I did want to say is this. Oscar Wilde, because she has come for Oscar Wilde nonstop in the last 2 weeks and gone on rants in her car about him and said this kind of stuff and said that kind of stuff. Oscar Wilde posted this today on his, literally like 10 minutes ago on his Twitter. So wait, my sobriety was attacked. I was called insane amount of abusive names, and that was because they know how to go viral. The last week of my life has been a literal panic, anxiety attack, nightmare of depression, people coming to my OnlyFans with degrading me. Why? I'm turning my phone off. This is generally some type of weird test, and I'm not prepared for it alone, to be honest. To hear someone do all the actions they did to me last week to go viral has made me literally sick right now. And then on the other side, you have Trisha Paytas, okay, who tried to make right with Gabbie Hanna and go on her podcast and all of this, just to have to come out in a video and say, leave me alone, right? Like, seriously, leave me alone. And this is all for Gabbie Hanna because Gabbie Hanna wants to go viral, right? That's how important a 30-year-old woman's need for validation on that level of fame is. Check yourself. Anyway, let's talk about James Charles, okay? Now, out of fear, I mean, you're really affecting a lot of lives. You're affecting a lot of lives by your need to be validated and your need to have fame. And I think that that is really sad that you're affecting lives on that level. I really, really do. But you do you, girl. But if you want respect from this one, no, I'm done. I'm done. You know, and I always say, like, well, anyway, it doesn't matter. But, okay, let's get into the James Charles thing. Talk about beating a dead horse. I'm done with that. Okay, so anyway, James Charles, now, a couple weeks ago, it was alleged that Doja Cat had unfollowed James Charles. Now, y'all know that I went out and I listed all these influencers that are still following James Charles, yada, yada, yada. They're all still following James Charles. Not one person has unfollowed him yet, okay? Except, there is a rumor that came out a couple weeks ago. And I think it was also in Def Noodle's Twitter, and he said some of the effect of that James Charles was allegedly blocking people that said that Doja Cat had unfollowed James, okay? Because apparently in the world of James Charles, all of the stuff that's going on right now, all of the allegations, all of his career falling apart, all this kind of stuff, that's not as important as Doja Cat unfollowing him. These people and where they put the priorities of their lives is just so interesting to me, you know? When I think about, like, I don't know, maybe this is being 48, but I really don't think it is. Like, I mean, I don't know that I feel on some level that different about some of this stuff than I did when I was 28 or 20 or I don't know, and that was even when I was actively using. You know, that there were some things that like were more of a priority to me than, I mean, YouTube wasn't around then, but if it was, then putting a video up on YouTube or, you know, whatever, or social media, or who cares about all of it? What does it mean at the end of the day, okay? Because you've got 100,000 famous people following you on Instagram, so what? In your last final moments of your life, is that what you're gonna care about? And if it does, look at the superficiality of that. Look at how, you have no depth. Your life has no depth. Then really what all of this should be for you is a wake-up call to look at that and say, wow, like, I don't really have anything in my life that matters or is of any value. You know, I don't have any relationships that mean anything to me. James Charles should be more concerned that the friends around him are offended than these people like Doja Cat. Who cares if Doja Cat unfollowed? That is so ridiculous to me, okay? But when this statement came out, I didn't look on Twitter to see if she was still following him, but I did look on Instagram. And she was still following on Instagram. And I even announced it in a video, and I said, you know, that supposedly James Charles is blocking people that say that Doja Cat unfollowed him, but she didn't unfollow him, and I went over on Instagram and I looked. Well, last night I just happened to look again, and guess what? Doja Cat unfollowed James Charles on Instagram. So in the last week and a half, Doja Cat has unfollowed James Charles. Is this new news? Did somebody announce this already and I didn't see it? Probably, okay? This is probably old news on the YouTubes, right? But for me, it was new. Is it new for everybody else? I didn't know that, okay? So I'll probably get blocked by James Charles right now, and rightfully so, and I don't care, okay? Block me because I called out the Doja Cat, okay? I don't know her. We don't eat at the Chinese buffet together. We sure as hell don't shop at the Marshalls for Jeffree Star's markdown makeup, okay? I don't know her. I don't, okay? We don't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta together. I don't know her, okay? I think she's probably a real nice girl. She does all those TikTok songs, doesn't she? I mean, I like the Doja Cat, okay? I don't know her, you know what I mean? But anyway, but James Charles does, and he's gonna be real upset. He was real upset she didn't win a Grammy or whatever it was that she was up for. He said whoever, I can't remember who won, but said Billie Eilish, I think, but said that Billie Eilish didn't deserve it, that Doja Cat did. Well, that didn't help you with having Doja Cat follow you. So Doja Cat has unfollowed James Charles. Now, what I wonder is, will other people start unfollowing James Charles as well, you know? So, and if he unfollows me or blocks me, I haven't gotten blocked in a while from one of these people. I think the last person that blocked me was Jeffree Star. So, I mean, it's been a good while since I've been blocked. You really can use this fan down here too. It's hot as sin up in Florida right now. Can't you tell? I know 400 of you are going to be like, Peter, you need to use sunscreen. I use sunscreen. This is what happens to my face. I get naturally tan. Look at my shoulders. They're so burnt. Look at Don't even try it. Go to my OnlyFans if you want to see all of that. By the way, I'm already predicting that Gabbie Hanna's going to start an OnlyFans, okay? Because she was posting pictures yesterday of her in the mirror, and she had like a towel over this area and a towel over that area and whatever. She's going to start an OnlyFans. It's going to be the new thing. Gabbie Hanna wants to be Trisha Paytas, okay? Gabbie Hanna wants to be Trisha Paytas so bad she can't stand it, which is why she's arguing about these text messages about you are my friend. Gabbie Hanna would love nothing more than for Trisha Paytas to say, girl, let's be friends and let's go hang out. And they would be best, you know, like friends, and they would go hang out and they would do this and they would do that together. And then, you know, Gabbie, she could go troll and she could be the next, you know, Trisha Paytas. That's what Gabbie Hanna wants so bad, you know. So Gabbie Hanna's going to start an OnlyFans. Get ready, it's going to happen. So anyway, all right, let's talk about the next thing. Woo, my leg is starting to hurt a little bit. I'm going to do some calisthenics and exercises. The next thing is that Shane Dawson has made another return on Instagram, okay? Because he came out, well, apparently, did y'all hear his mystery boxes sold out? So the small ones, or the mediums, or whatever you can call them, they're still available over there, okay? So you can go get your Shane Dawson junk. It's on clearance over there. It's called a mystery box, but it's really just a clearance sale. Although the other day people said to me, do you think like his makeup and the stuff that he has to dress Jeffree Star Cosmetics will be part of what's in the box? That would be interesting to me because you don't sell that stuff through the merch shop. You sell it through Jeffree Star Cosmetics. My battery died, which was a good thing because I got to get up and stretch my leg. But anyway, what I was saying was, if the Jeffree Star controversy, Shane Dawson palette, and all that kind of stuff is in these mystery boxes, That's really interesting to me that Jeffree Star Cosmetics, as a company, loaned him these things to put in his mystery boxes. So it's just more of let's get rid of it. But anyway, Shane Dawson then came out last night. Let me get up on my receipts real quick. He got up on the Instagram last night and he started posting stuff. And here, I'll just show you the pictures in a row. So he posts this inside of an RV and it says, entering my next phase in life, RV person. And then he put, why is this me as an RV? And he posted a picture of an RV. And then he put her as Shane on it. And then he said, just renting it, by the way, taking my, because he doesn't want anybody to think he's actually buying a grossly expensive RV, because they're extremely expensive. Just renting it, by the way, taking my time transforming into an RV person, baby steps. By the way, I looked it up, and to rent an RV in California and Los Angeles is, I think it was like $275 or $250 to $500 a day. So really not that, really, Peter Brady, really not that bad. Then he also said that it said, also I had a hard week and I woke up to this. And then he said, I know I'm still pretty inactive on social media, but it's just because I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do in life and what makes me happy. I'm in a pretty good place mentally after a long time of struggling, so I don't want to have a backslide. But I promise at some point I'll be more present on here and more open about stuff. Hope you guys have a good weekend. And I think it's a really nice sentiment that he wrote that. And I really miss Shane Dawson, and I hope that Shane Dawson comes back. And I'm really glad that he's having a really great moment and just trying to figure out what he wants to do in life, because he's not really sure anymore. What should I do with my life? Because you effed up, dude, is what you did, okay? You don't know what to do with your life because you effed up. Just come back and own it. Just come back and own it, okay? Learn from it. Grow from it. What do you mean you don't know what you want to do with your life? You want to be in a video so bad you can taste it. You're constantly around the corner in Ryland's videos. That's what you want. You're editing his videos. You want to be back on YouTube. We're not stupid. We know that. Don't play with games with our minds. Don't act like we're dumb. Don't act like we're stupid, okay? You want to be back on YouTube. We know that. I mean, this kind of crap just wears me out, right? First of all, he says in here, okay, that he says, I'm just trying to figure out what I want. I'm in a pretty good place mentally after a long time of struggling. Hold on a second. Let's go back to the previous picture. Had a hard week. I'm confused by that statement. So, did you have a hard week and you want people to be sympathetic for you because you don't ever put on social media anything, and then you come out on the heels of you selling these mystery boxes out? Oh, by the way, you couldn't have put up a statement and said, hey everybody, thank you for buying my overpriced mystery boxes, the largest sold out. I really appreciate it. You couldn't put that out, could you? Because you're not appreciative of your fans. Oh, you don't think that way, see? You know? People are like, well, how would he know to say that? Because when you're a person that lives from a point of gratitude and appreciation, and you're thankful for the people out there that watch your videos, like I am, like other people are, you show them that. You say it because you feel it in your heart. Shane Dawson doesn't think it or say it because he doesn't feel it, okay? He feels entitled that he's worked really hard for this career on YouTube, and how dare everybody take that away from him? See, that's the problem, okay? For example, like, when I came for him criticizing his TanaCon video, and I said, you didn't hold Tana Mojo accountable, okay? You let it fly. And he came to me in my DMs and he said, how dare you? Okay, I've had people come for me and criticize me my entire YouTube experience, and this is my one glowing moment that people are actually, and you're gonna do this? Like, seriously? And I backpedaled and I was like, hey, sorry, didn't mean to take away your golden moment. You know? And I understand that. I understand him wanting to get some praise at that time and whatever. I totally get it. I totally do, you know? But at the same time, it's like, we're not responsible for all of this. You are, and you're responsible for fixing it. And I believe that, you know, if Shane Dawson wanted to get on video and be real honest and be like, y'all, I did flags in high school. No, I mean, if he wanted to get on video and say, hey, listen, like, I really screwed up. And I don't even know what to do. And I'm posting pictures of RVs. And yeah, I put out these mystery boxes because Jeffree thought it was a good idea. You know, people are like, this is what kills me too. People are like, well, maybe he was under contract for these mystery boxes. Y'all, I don't know if you know how business works, okay? But these companies, they come to the influencers. The influencers are making the decisions on everything that happens, okay? It's not the companies behind there. Shane Dawson signed off on those mystery boxes. Done. Period. End of story. Do I think that somebody said to him, hey, we need to get rid of this stuff and we don't have any other way to do it, so I have a great idea for you. Do a mystery box. And Shane's like, no, this is a really bad look. Nobody's going to buy mystery boxes from me right now. You know, I'm one of the most disliked people on YouTube. Trust me. Trust me. Jeffree said, trust me, we're going to throw this stuff in the mystery boxes. People are going to eat it up. You're going to get rid of a lot of extra merchandise. There you go. People are happy with their mystery boxes that still love you. They don't have to buy it. You get rid of merchandise. Both people are happy. It's called business. And that's what this is. Business. So if you buy into these posts on Instagram, you're buying into his business. Anyway. All right, I'm going to the beach for my last day. Anyway, let me know what you think about all of that in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.